Yo, what is up guys? Your boy Lycan here, back here with a brand new Division video. Today is Friday, so y'all know what it is. It's a weekly vendor resets that I bring to you guys every Friday. So, if this video helps you guys out, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the video. Alright, starting out at the special equipment vendor, you have the usual Cassidy, the Historian, the Centurion, the Liberator, and the Pakan. If you guys need any of these weapons, you guys can come check it out yourself. X45, like always. If you guys need any stuff, you guys should come check it out. Also, I need to show you guys one more thing. If you guys need a prototype electronics mod with skill power, you guys come pick this one up. They're also selling a SRS suppressor and a pro red dot sight. Now moving on to the special blueprint vendor, they have a classic AK-47 blueprint, a classic M60 blueprint, a stamina mask blueprint, and a stamina knee pad blueprint, and also a compensator blueprint, and Omega rifle suppressor blueprint, and a performance gear mod, and a stamina gear mod blueprint. So if you guys need these stuff, you guys can come pick it up. Moving on to the advanced weaponry vendor, they're selling a first wave vector if you guys need one, a hunting M44. Moving on to the Dark Zone gear vendor, they're selling this pro red dot sight with 90% crit damage and 5% headshot damage. Moving on to the gear vendor at the base, they're selling a pair of Savage gloves. Moving on to Arms Hope Safe House, they're selling a operator specialized backpack with 1193 stamina, health, and disrupt resistance, and also a prototype performance mod with 5.50% first aid self heal. Moving on to the Cavern, they're selling a Operator's Reckless chest piece. Moving on to Cap Hudson, they're selling a M700 Tactical with Harmful, Deadly, and Elevated. Moving on to Cap Hudson Gears vendor, they're selling an Inventor backpack with total 20 electronics and health and ammo capacity. So if you guys are running Tactician and need an Inventor backpack, you guys can pick this one up. Moving on to the War, they're also selling a specialized backpack with 1161 stamina, stability and burn resistance, and also a prototype stamina mod with health. Moving on to the Firewalls gear vendor, they're selling a prototype stamina mod with health, but radial stamina, so if you guys need it anyways, you guys can pick it up. Moving on to East 61st Street, weapons vendor, they're selling a large suppressor FDE with 18% crit damage. Moving on to East 58th Street, they're selling a operator specialized backpack that rolls 1224 electronics, health, and bleed resistance. And they're also selling a pair of Savage gloves with crit chance, marksman rifle damage, and crit damage. Moving on to East 53rd Street, they're selling a prototype firearms mod with skill haze, but the rolls of the firearms are really low, and also an extended magazine. Moving on to East 42nd Street, they're selling a prototype stamina mod with health. Moving on to East 40th Street, they're selling an enhanced AUG with responsive, predatory, and meticulous, and also a prototype electronics mod with skill haste. Moving on to East 31st Street, they're also selling a prototype electronics mod with skill haste. Moving on to West 31st Street, they're also selling an extended magazine. West 34th Street, they're selling a prototype electronics mod with skill power. Moving on to West 39th Street, they're selling a small grip with 17% crit damage. Moving on to West 42nd Street, they're selling a Navy MP5N with Determined, Predatory, and Swift. And they're also selling a prototype stamina mod with health. Moving on to West 46th Street, they're selling a prototype firearms mod with skill power. Moving on to DZ9 Safe House, they're selling a Sentry Squad mask, a Tactician Authority vest, Final Measure backpack, Final Measure knee pads, and a Sentry Squad holster with decent rolls, and a Tactician Authority glove. So if you guys need any of these stuff, you guys come check it out. Alright, now moving on to the weapons vendor. He's selling an extended magazine. Moving on to DZ8 Safe House, this guy is selling a Spec Ops Reckless chest piece with 1243 firearms, 5% enemy armor damage, and 7% skill haste, with 28% increased kill XP. So if you guys need it, you guys come pick it up. Moving on to DZ8 Safe House. Special vendor, they're selling Essential Cause Mask, Vesta the Nomad, Alpha Rich Backpack, D3, Deadeye Holster, and a Final Measure Glove with LMG crit damage and crit chance. So if you guys need any stuff, you guys can come get it. Moving on to DZ6 Special Vendor, they're selling a Banshee Mask with 1263 firearms, crit chance, and disoriented resistance. Really low armor, but you guys could just change the minor attribute to like burn resistance. Moving on to DZ5 Safe House, they're selling an extended magazine and a small grip red with 60% crit damage. Moving on to DZ3 Safe House, they're selling MP5 ST with garbage talents, and they're selling a military M60E4 with brutal, deadly, and ferocious. Well, this weapon should be good for PvE, so if you guys want it, you guys come pick it up. Well guys, this will conclude my weekly banner reset for today. If you guys have made it this far through my video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.